Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York.
Washington Post World.
September 5th. 5:17 America, New York, blast at Russia Embassy in Kabul, 2 embassy staff among dead. Russia's state news agency says that a blast went off outside the Russian embassy in the Afghan capital of Kabul, killing 2 members of the embassy staff.
Washington Post World. September 5th. 5:08 America, New York, in Dubai, $1.7 billion Denmark fraud suspect contests extradition. The lawyer of a British man who was arrested in Dubai for allegedly masterminding a $1.7 billion tax scheme in Denmark has asked judges not to extradite him.
RT World News.
September 5th. 5:07 America, New York. China names cyberattack culprit. A space research university is the latest target of U.S. intelligence. Chinese authorities claim Beijing has accused Washington of conducting tens of thousands of cyberattacks on Chinese information networks in recent years, including hacking the Northwestern Polytechnical University in June.
New York Times World News.
September 5th. 5 o'clock America, New York. Javier Zamora carried a heavy load. He laid it to rest on the page. Decades after traveling without his parents from El Salvador to the U.S. as a 9-year-old. A journey that almost killed him. Zamora describes the experience in a memoir. I don't expect the people who are in the book to read it.
The Washington Times Stories. Advocacy. September 5th. 4:43 America, New York, blast outside Russian embassy in Kabul kills 2 staffers. Russian Foreign Ministry says 2 of its embassy staff were killed by an explosion outside Russia's embassy in Kabul on Monday.
Mirror World News.
September 5th. 4:06 America, New York. Kabul suicide bomber blows himself up near Russian embassy after being shot by security. We'll be bringing you the very latest updates, pictures and video on this breaking news story.
Washington Post World.
September 5th. 3:46 America, New York. 5 killed after train collides with vehicle in Hungary. Police say a train has collided with a vehicle on a railroad crossing in southern Hungary, killing 5 people.
BBC News World.
September 5th. 3:33 America, New York, gas prices soar 26% after Russia keeps key pipeline closed. The continued closure of Nord Stream 1 has added to concerns about energy supplies this winter.
Mirror World News.
September 5th, 3:24 America, New York. Tragic twins, 8, were thrown out top window after being stabbed to death. It has now emerged that the knifemen who killed Christy and Chelsea Colley and their sister Lisa Cash allegedly threw the twins out of the top window during a clash with armed police.
The Washington Times Stories. Advocacy.
September 5th. 3:19 America, New York. U.S. B-52 bombers fly over Middle East amid tensions with Iran. The United States military said Monday it flew a pair of nuclear-capable B-52 long-distance bombers over the Middle East in a show of force, the latest such mission in the region as tensions remain high between Washington and Tehran. New York Times World News.
September 5th. 3 o'clock America, New York, climate change is ravaging the Colorado River. There's a model to avert the worst. Success in the Yakima River Basin in Washington holds lessons for the 7 states at war over water in the American West.
New York Times World News.
September 5th. 3 o'clock America, New York, Shakespeare or Bieber. This Canadian city draws devotees of both. For nearly 70 years, Stratford, Ontario, has attracted legions of theatre fanatics to its Shakespeare Festival. About a dozen years ago, a very different type of pilgrim began arriving, Beliebers. A cutout of Justin Bieber in the Stratford Perth Museum. Time.
September 5th. 2:52 America, New York. South Korea warns of casualties as Super Typhoon Hinamnor approaches. South Korea's weather agency warned there could be casualties as the nation prepares for the most powerful storm in its history to make landfall early Tuesday.
Mirror World News. September 5th. 2:32 America, New York. 4 endangered giant tortoises killed as they are hunted and slaughtered for meat. 4 critically endangered Galapagos giant tortoises have been found slaughtered recently in the Ecuadorian archipelago, and officials fear they are being hunted for their meat.
BBC News World.
September 5th, 2:28 America, New York. Chile Constitution. Voters overwhelmingly reject radical change. The new progressive document was meant to replace the constitution drawn up under military rule.
BBC News World.
September 5. 2:16 America New York, tributes flow for Indian billionaire who died in car crash. Cyrus Mistry, 54, was the former chairman of India's largest conglomerate Tata Sons.
RT World News.
September 5. 1 o'clock America New York, UK's new Prime Minister to be revealed. The results of the British Conservative Party leadership contest will be announced around 11:30 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time.